Welcome to our look at Emma Watson's captivating filmography. Known for her intelligence and poise, Watson has taken on a range of roles. Let's dive into the films that have shaped her career. Let's start with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, released on November 16, 2001. With a budget of $125 million, this magical film grossed an impressive $974 million. It has an IMDb rating of 7.6 and 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, introducing Watson as the brilliant Hermione Granger. Next is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, released on November 15, 2002. This sequel had a budget of $100 million and grossed $879 million. It carries a rating of 7.4 on IMDb and 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, continuing the enchanting journey. Now, let's discuss Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, released on June 4, 2004. With a budget of $130 million, it grossed $796 million. The film boasts an IMDb rating of 7.9 and an impressive 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, showcasing Watson's growth. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, released on November 8, 2005, Watson continued to shine. This installment had a budget of $150 million and grossed $896 million. It holds a 7.7 rating on IMDb and 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, highlighting darker themes. Next is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, released on July 11, 2007. With a budget of $150 million, it grossed $942 million. The film carries a 7.5 IMDb rating and 77% on Rotten Tomatoes, further developing beloved characters. Now, let's talk about Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, released on July 15, 2009. This film had a budget of $250 million and grossed $934 million. It boasts a 7.6 IMDb rating and an 84% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, reaching the series climax. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, released on November 19, 2010, Watson continued her role. The budget was $250 million, and it grossed $976 million, with a 7.7 IMDb rating and 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. Next, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, released on July 15, 2011. With a budget of $250 million, it grossed an astounding $1.342 billion. This final installment holds an IMDb rating of 8.1 and an impressive 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Moving on, let's discuss the perks of being a Wallflower, released on September 21, 2012. With a budget of $13 million, it grossed $17.7 million. The film holds a 7.9 IMDb rating and 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, showcasing Watson's talent. Now, let's look at This Is the End, released on June 12, 2013. This comedy had a budget of $32 million and grossed $126 million. It carries a rating of 6.6 on IMDb and 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, illustrating Watson's comedic skills. In Noah, released on March 28, 2014, Watson played a significant role. With a budget of $125 million, it grossed $362 million, holding a 5.8 IMDb rating and 76% on Rotten Tomatoes. Next is Regression, released on February 5, 2015. With a budget of $15 million, it only grossed $1.1 million. The film carries a 5.8 IMDb rating and a low 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, a tough project for Watson. In Beauty and the Beast, released on March 17, 2017, Watson portrayed Belle. This film had a budget of $160 million and grossed $1.264 billion, holding a 7.1 IMDb rating and 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, let's discuss The Circle, released on April 28, 2017. With a budget of $18 million, it grossed $40.2 million. The film holds a 5.3 IMDb rating and 15% on Rotten Tomatoes, showing a mixed reception. Next is Little Women, released on December 25, 2019. With a budget of $40 million, it grossed $218 million, holding an 8.0 IMDb rating and 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, showcasing Watson's ensemble work. Lastly, we have The Bling Ring, released on June 14, 2013. This film had a budget of $8 million but only grossed $2.6 million. It holds a 5.6 IMDb rating and 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, reflecting Watson's unique choices. In conclusion, Emma Watson's filmography reflects her journey from child star to powerful actress. With a blend of fantasy, drama, and comedy, she continues to captivate audiences. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of her extraordinary career.